What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing today? Hope your day's going pretty good. My day's going pretty good. Got a story for y'all today. Coming out of Kentucky, located in Mount Olive, Kentucky. And shout out to everybody in Mount Olive, Kentucky. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And also, hit the notification bell so that you don't miss a video. Now let's get into the story. On the screen here, I have 32-year-old Torelina Fields. And what she did was disgusting. It was sick. It was evil. I think this lady here was demon possessed. Let's get into the story. The gruesome discovery was made by a man who had been hired to work on Trudy Fields' home in Mount Olive on Wednesday. Remember that name that I just said, Trudy Fields. Her name is Torelina Fields. Two different names now. I'm going somewhere with this. So once this construction worker made it to the property, he walked up on a body. He found a body that was dismembered. So there was limbs cut off of this body that he found in this yard. So at that moment, what is the first thing you would think of? The first thing I would say to myself or think of is, whoa, what's up? What's going on? What in the world do I see here? After that, I'm going to call the laws. I'm going to call the police. So that's exactly what this construction worker did. He called the police. So once the police made it to this home, they walked up to the home and they found a mattress. Not only one mattress, but two mattresses. Both of the mattresses had blood stains on them. So at that moment, they saying to themselves, someone else has to be on the inside of this home. So they're knocking on the doors, trying to gain entry on the inside of this home. No one comes to the door. But they realize that 32-year-old Torelina Fields is on the inside of this home. Tried to talk to her, tried to get her to come outside. She refused to do so. So what is the next step after that? Let's get a search warrant. So they got a search warrant and came back to the home. So their second attempt, they tried to ask her to come outside of the home. She didn't do it. She refused to do so. So they already had the search warrant. So they got in the house and got her on the outside of the house without any type of physical abuse. To make a long story short, they got inside the house and they got her with no type of abuse going on, without any fussing and fighting going on, if you understand what I'm saying. So they got her and they got her into custody. Once they got her into custody, it had to have been something that was going on with this lady. So back to the house. I'll get back to that in a few. Back to the house. Once the troopers gained entry to the home, they found out something very, very bad. Now, the troopers had already found a bloody mattress and also another bloody mattress at this home, and also a dismembered body. So there was also some body parts stuffed in one of those mattresses. What's really going on at this moment? So once they gained entry on the inside of this home, they probably smelled something cooking in the air. What's cooking? What's up? Some neck bones, some chicken, some pork chops. Something is cooking on the inside of this house. So they go to the stove, found a pot inside of the stove. What they found on the inside of this pot was body parts. Could these body parts belong to Trudy Fields? Because remember, the construction worker said in the affidavit that he came to work on Trudy Fields' home. And this lady here name is Toralina Fields. Could this be the daughter of Trudy Fields? Could this be a relative of Trudy Fields? Or even, I thought this to myself, was that Trudy Fields' body dismembered and deceased in that backyard? And also, was that her body parts cooking on the inside of that house in that pot? Was that her? I think so. And like I just said from the start, this story here reminds me of the story of Jeffrey Dahmer. That's exactly what this story here reminds me of. Like I just stated, once they took her into custody, they found blood on her face, her hands, and also her clothing. And what in the world is going on with people these days? How evil and demon possessed do you have to be to cut up someone's body, put it in a pot, cook it, and also casting spells on the construction workers at their home? When Toralina Fields was trying to cast spells on those construction workers, that was on another day. So maybe that was on the day that they came and gave an estimate on the home. You know how people do once they come out and look at a home, may look at the roof, may look at the bricks on your home, or to even cut your yard. These construction workers was already had did an estimate on this home, maybe have already got half of the money. So they came there to work. They came there to get their hands dirty. Not in the way of Toralina Fields, but they came there to do some work. And they discovered a person's body at this home. Y'all leave a comment and let me know what y'all think about this. Would you be scared if you seen anything like that? I would be. Just think about how frightening this had to be on those construction workers. They probably couldn't even sleep at night that day. Now, she has been held in the Bourbon County Detention Center, and her arraignment is scheduled for a Monday. I'm glad that she's arrested. I'm glad that she's in custody. I'm going to give a hand clap for that, because something is truly wrong with this woman. I think she should serve some time in prison. All of this crazy stuff that goes on in this world today, and people will go to a crazy home. I understand that some people just cannot handle what's going on inside of their mind. Something is wrong with them. There's a mental problem going on with them. But a lot of times when people do stuff like this, they be on drugs. It don't be a real serious mental illness. I'm not saying that this lady here, Toralina Fields, does not have a serious mental illness. But it's quite interesting that every time when someone do something like this, people will feel sorry for them, put them in a crazy hospital, and somehow they wind up back out on the streets. There's a lot of sick people here in this world today, whether it's in the United States, whether it's overseas, it don't matter. There's a lot of mental ill people here on the earth today. But this lady here is more than just mentally ill. She's demon possessed. She's evil. She was trying to cast spells on people. Maybe she was trying to get their bodies to this home and eat them. It's a blessing that she didn't do something to the construction worker once he showed up to the property. It's a blessing. So y'all leave a comment and let me know what y'all think about this. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And give me y'all thoughts about this. Until I see y'all on the next video, holla at you.